Alright, I'm back from my little trip from Minnesota where my son is going to get married. Bike's still a mess. I can't get the radiator to hold pressure because I have some leaks. So what I'm going to have to do is I have two of these radiators. Very good radiators, last me 10-12 years, but I got a new one from this New York scooter store or something like that. I ordered a chrome one and they sent me a silver one, and I tried to get them to send me the right one, and they gave me a raft of bullshit. They want me to send a picture of it to them to see what I ordered. It's a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, this radiator comes with two of these inlets, which I'm glad that they are brass instead of the aluminum. I'm going to try and mount, and it also has an inlet here, which I'm not sure where that goes, how it hooks up to this. I'm going to try and mount the radiator across here. Now, people have told me it can't be done because it won't work. It's either going to look like this or I think like this. Now what I've got here, the little problem I have is this. I'm not sure where the front is and the back is. I also have a nipple out one side, which I don't know if that is for the top of the radiator here, which this is a good item. I mean, this is a good deal as far as you can mount this in different places, which is good, because this radiator cap right here, you have to kind of mount the radiator to where it's all going to work. Now this video series, when I do this, is going to be about, for anyone else that follows me, to put one of these Taida radiators into your bike, into a Honda Elite. Okay, and I want to see if I can do that. So on the other side, what I figured out is I have three inlets here, here, and here, and I believe the inlets are for if you want to mount the radiator horizontally, or if you want to mount it vertically, like that, like this. These are the mounting brackets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they come with the rubber and the chrome, which the radiator was supposed to be, mounting brackets. And this other part here, I believe, these two brackets right here, here and here, are for the Taida fan that goes along with this, which I think is kind of cool. The radiator was 120 bucks. The hose assembly, which I'm glad I bought, because maybe my problem, and these are two 3.5 foot lengths. It's called a coolant hose Taida Blue, which is cool. Because I think that this radiator hose that I'm using this dishwasher hose isn't working too well. I have a leak over here, and I'm thinking, if you look real closely, you can see that the Taida came with an aluminum nipple here and over here. Now this does work. I've turned the bike on, but with these ABA hose clamps, you can actually crush the nipples before you get it tight, because these ABAs are so good, these hose clamps. So what I'm going to have to do is take off this here, unload everything, take off the radiator, find a way to mount it. I'm going to have to run water through the radiator, through here and here and here, and find out the flow, which way it flows. And then I want to see if I can make the radiator fit underneath the stock cowling. And you can see over here. If I can do that, then I'll be doing okay. If not, I have a plan to modify the front to make it work. Like I said, this is going to be a how-to deal on installing the Taida radiator. Instead of, one friend of mine said, well, you have to install, let me show you here. Kind of got jet lag. Let me tell you, if any of you are going to Minnesota for excitement, stay home. I went to the Mall of America, the biggest mall, just to see what it looks like, and it looks like any other mall, except it's a lot fucking bigger. If I had a lot of money and a scooter and all day, I might go over there and make a day of it. This is what the stock cover looks like, right here. Now, a lot of friends of mine have told me that the Taida is supposed to stick, you can see the mounting brackets, they're supposed to stick on the outside like this. Well, that looks lame as hell. It just looks Mickey Mouse. It looks like shit. So I want to stick it underneath, and we'll see if it'll work. While you're working with the radiator, be careful of the fins. And if you do order one of these radiators from the New York scooter store, I think something like that, first time I've dealt with them, you can order that in silver, which this is silver. You can order it in chrome. You can order it in gray, or you can order it in yellow. Except the only problem is you can order it in a purple metallic. Okay, they'll only send you the one in the picture. It's got options. You can punch a button for chrome, and they tell you there is no chrome. They treated me like I was a 12-year-old kid, and now they want me to send a picture of the radiator to them to have it polished and chromed, and I said, no, I don't want to polish and chrome. I ordered a chrome one. Send me a fucking chrome one. And so they just gave me a raft of bullshit, and I wasn't real happy with that. That's one reason that you want to stick with suppliers that will take care of you if there's a problem. I can get a gray Taida radiator anywhere, but I could not find a chrome one. So I ordered the chrome one, and they're telling me, well, you can order chrome, but we don't have it. You can order yellow, but we don't have it. You can order gray, but you got the one in the picture, didn't you? And then they went off on this tangent about, well, you got the hose, but the clamps, they aren't chrome. So what are you unhappy about? And I said, listen, stick to the subject. I ordered a chrome radiator, like my friend Grant has. I want a fucking chrome radiator. I'm not so mad that this company doesn't have the radiator. It's that their excuses were so fucking lame that they weren't even believable to a blind person. But I'm just going to let all that go right now, from New York City scooter store or something like that. And I'm going to install the radiator and see how it goes.